please stop stressing about getting Glacier National Park shuttle tickets this summer. They're actually not impossible to get. I've already done it multiple times this summer and gotten the exact tickets I wanted. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how to get the tickets you want for your trip. These are not the generic, be online 5 minutes ahead kind of tips. I actually haven't seen anybody talking about any of these. I'm about to give you my 3 top tips and I'll share my screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, but 2 very important basics to know ahead of time. Number 1 is that more than half of the available daily shuttle tickets are released the night before at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, so local time in Glacier. The second thing is that these tickets are a lot easier to get than the tickets that are released 60 days in advance. Yes, you still want to be online right when they get released, but plan to be online and trying to reserve tickets for at least 20 minutes. Since you're probably already in the park for day before tickets, I recommend using the app. I think it's the easiest way to get tickets while you're traveling. Just make sure that you're in the app, logged in, and that you're adding the date selection before the clock turns 7 p.m. or in my case, I'm 2 hours ahead, so it'll be 9. But that way, as soon as the clock turns, you can hit refresh. All your selections are already saved and your data will come in faster. I'm trying to reserve 5 shuttle tickets from AppGar Visitor Center. Trying to get 5 tickets at one time is almost impossible. So tip number 1 is take what you can get and add it to your cart. If you need 5 tickets and there's only 1 available, put it in your cart. It is way more likely that tickets will become available in 2s and 1s. And this brings me to tip number 2. You need to hack the countdown timer. Anytime you add a reservation to your cart, a 15-minute countdown starts. Those are your tickets for 15 minutes, but if you don't complete the purchase before the timer ends, they get released back to the public. The timer restarts if you add or delete a reservation. So I think you need to have a sacrificial lamb. Add a reservation to your cart, just 1 ticket on a shuttle that you don't want. I recommend the 6 a.m. out of Rising Sun because it is the least popular. That way you have something to delete in 14 minutes and 59 seconds when you haven't gotten all 5 of your tickets and you need to buy an additional 15 minutes of time to wait for all the reservations you need to become available. Tip number 2 will make a lot more sense when I get to tip number 3, which is the most important. But essentially tip number 2 is buying you time to get to tip number 3. In that 15 minutes, you're just going back and forth and refreshing. There will be more and more tickets that keep getting released. And then you can add those to your existing cart. So you just go into the cart, you click modify. Any additional tickets that are available will be shown and you can just increase the plus button to add those additional tickets to your cart. Here I've got 2 tickets now. I still need to get to 5. So I'm literally just going back and forth and doing this. It's 4 minutes after now and tickets are still continuing to be released. 9:05, there's another one that comes out. So I go in and I grab that and I add it to my cart. Now I'm up to 3 tickets and I will literally just keep doing this until 15 minutes after tickets are released. And that's when the magic starts to happen. And just don't forget that you've got that backup in your cart that you can delete to restart your 15 minutes at any point if you need to. And tip number 3 is that you have to stick around for 15 minutes after tickets are released. I don't want to hear anybody say, I popped in, I saw that there was no tickets, and then gave up. Because tickets get released at 7 o'clock, and then a ton of them get re-released out of people's carts at 7:15. And if you've given up at 7 o'clock or 7:10, you have given up too soon because there will be a ton more that become available. People are doing the exact same thing I'm showing you here. And at exactly 15 minutes after, they all come flooding back in. So make sure you're still on the app, you're still hitting refresh, and you're checking. I know this is so much information. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I also highly recommend just picking a night and trying it. Even if you don't need tickets for the next day, just go through the process and see what it's like.